February 1, 2026, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union budget, setting a bold vision for India's future. Marking 12 years of stable economic progress, the government emphasized its commitment to reform, fiscal discipline, and inclusive growth. Despite global uncertainties, India has maintained a steady growth rate of around 7%, significantly reducing poverty and improving lives. 2026-27 budget is inspired by the principles of Yuva Shakti, the power of youth, and three core duties or Kartavya: accelerating economic growth, fulfilling aspirations, and ensuring inclusive development. This approach aims to transform India into one of the world's largest economies, with every citizen sharing in the nation's progress. The budget's foundation is built on action, innovation, and the belief that reform and people-centric policies are the keys to a prosperous future. Central to the budget is the Reform Express, a series of over 350 economic reforms rolled out since 2025, including GST simplification and labor code updates. The government is investing heavily in strategic sectors: biopharma, semiconductors, electronics, rare earths, chemicals, and textiles. Initiatives like Biopharma Shakti and ISM-2 aim to make India a global manufacturing hub, while schemes for MSMEs and infrastructure are designed to boost productivity and create jobs. The budget also focuses on sustainable development, with investments in green energy, city economic regions, and high-speed rail corridors. By supporting innovation, technology adoption, and public-private partnerships, the government seeks to build resilience and competitiveness in a rapidly changing world. These reforms are not just about numbers; they are about empowering people, fostering entrepreneurship, and ensuring that growth benefits every segment of society. Budget's second core duty is to fulfill the aspirations of India's people and build their capacity for the future. Major investments are planned in education, healthcare, tourism, and creative industries. A new standing committee will guide the transition from education to employment, aiming for a 10% global share in services by 2047. Initiatives include upgrading health institutions, supporting medical tourism, expanding design and AVGC sectors, and creating university townships. Special attention is given to women, youth, and marginalized groups, with programs for skilling, entrepreneurship, and inclusive access to opportunities. The government is also promoting sustainable tourism, heritage conservation, and sports development through the Kilo India mission. By focusing on capacity building and opportunity creation, the budget seeks to ensure that every Indian can participate in and benefit from the nation's growth story. Third Kartavya, Sabka Sath, Sabka Vikas emphasizes inclusive and sustainable development. The budget outlines targeted efforts to increase farmer incomes, empower Divyangjan persons with disabilities, and support vulnerable communities. Initiatives include integrated development of fisheries, animal husbandry, and high-value agriculture, as well as AI-driven tools for farmers. Rural women entrepreneurs will benefit from SHE marts, while mental health and trauma care capacities are being expanded nationwide. Special programs target the Northeast and Purvodaya states, with investments in industrial corridors, tourism, and connectivity. Fiscal consolidation remains a priority, with a declining debt-to-GDP ratio and prudent deficit targets. The government's approach balances ambition with responsibility, ensuring that growth is both broad-based and sustainable, and that no one is left behind on the path to a developed India. Major highlight of the budget is the overhaul of direct and indirect taxes to simplify compliance and promote ease of living. The new Income Tax Act, effective April 2026, introduces user-friendly forms, streamlined processes, and relief for small taxpayers. Key measures include reduced TCS rates, simplified TDS rules, and a one-time foreign asset disclosure scheme. Penalties and prosecution frameworks are rationalized to reduce litigation and support honest taxpayers. For businesses, incentives are provided for IT services, data centers, and global investment, while the MAT regime is simplified. Indirect tax proposals focus on supporting domestic manufacturing, export competitiveness, and green energy. Customs processes are being digitized for faster, more transparent trade. These reforms aim to foster a business-friendly environment, encourage investment, and make everyday life easier for citizens and enterprises alike.